My name is Chantelle Souther. I'm a freshman at LCSE. Even though I've been out of college or high school for 20 years, I'm still a freshman at LCSE. It's taken me a little bit to get back to school and to kind of figure out what I want to do. And I'm undeclared this semester, but by next fall, I'd like to declare as business management. I grew up in a small town, Kamiah, Idaho, and it's about 60 miles east of Lewiston. There's about 1,200 people that live there, and it's a little small town community. There's no stoplights, no fast food restaurants. Everyone knows each other. Everyone went to school with your mom or aunt or uncle, so they all know you. Even though we live in Lewiston and my kids go to school in Lewiston, we still go to Kamiah as much as possible. We're up here probably 2 to 3 times a week, or 2 to 3 times a month if we can. Right now we're actually in Kamiah, and we're gonna do some fishing tomorrow because that's what my boys like to do, is go out hunting and fishing, and that's why we come up here so much. So I still try to stay involved with the community in Kamiah. I help with some of the Kamiah Chamber of Commerce events that they have, some of their fundraising, and I've helped them raise money for their swimming pool. And right now it's shut down and they need some major repairs, so we're just writing grants and trying to raise some money, and they hold the annual crab feed to put that money towards the swimming pool. Some of the things that I really like about this public speaking and dealing with technology is at my work with the Nez Perce tribe, we oversee all of the enterprises. So we have satellite offices, and a lot of times we conference call in our managers for our meetings. So we're not able to really see each other's faces or, have that visual communication that a lot of teams do. This next year in our office, that's kind of my overall goal, is to set up our conference room to where we could Skype with these satellite offices and be able to kind of build a little bit more, I guess, we could kind of feel like we know them a little bit better than just having them calling in. Some of the stuff that really scares me about this is if I get up in front of someone and just give a speech, usually it's not recorded, so they can't go back through and analyze everything and kind of like pick out like all the mistakes that I made, or kind of rewind it and slow it down, all that type of stuff. So that kind of scares me about doing speeches by recordings and putting it on YouTube. And also, a lot of people are pretty vicious on social media. They tend to put their opinions out there about you, even if they don't know you. Where if you're giving a speech in front of people face to face, they kind of take a little bit more time to know you afterwards, or else come up and ask you questions where you could answer them directly back. One of my favorite films, and it's been a show that I'm a mom of 3 kids, is Inside Out. I really like the message that it gives, and it talks about emotions and feelings and kind of overcoming a difficult situation, and it kind of keeps it fun, and while it's still kind of hitting the hard topics to talk about. I looked up for articles in technology, and I kind of wanted to do something that I can relate to. And so I started thinking about technology in my personal life and my work life, and I realized how much we actually use it. At work, I use it nonstop to communicate with people, to file everything, to organize myself, to organize my boss, to organize our department managers. We just use technology nonstop at work anymore. If my computer goes down, other than filing, I really don't have anything to do. I'm just kind of stuck and have to go get the laptop and go to Starbucks and get it done. So I found this article called Technology and Society, the Impact of Technology on Society. And it was wrote by Carisha Ramey. I picked the hardest name to pronounce. And she kind of just talked about the positive and negative impacts on the society. And she didn't really think, to go into like the emotional, all that type of stuff, that you can have the good and bad impacts with your family that way. She talked about more of the environmental aspects of it. So some of the positive impacts she mentioned was our agriculture. We're able to produce more products because of technology, transportation, communication, learning. All of that type of stuff is great. Some of the negative impacts she mentioned was our using our natural resources too fast to keep producing more and more technology that's up to date, keeping up with everything. She also mentioned about extending our lifespan, which I thought was kind of interesting because we all want to live longer, but and so it was kind of fun to read how that tied into technology. She did mention in there, it's kind of just a little summary about how technology is not the thing that has the positive or negative impact on the society. It's the way that the society uses technology that's having the impact. So I look forward to this class, and hopefully I'll learn a bunch because I'm ready to take it back to my work and apply that and implement it and see how it improves our work environment. Thank you.